Hello students, today I am going to start a new chapter in English for class 10th. The title of the chapter is From the Diary of Annie Frank. It's chapter number 4 in the book First Flight. It's written by Annie Frank. First of all, let us know something about the author. The author is Annie Frank. So Annie Frank, she was a young Jewish girl. The 12-year-old girl wrote the diary of Annie Frank. Means this is compiled in a diary and only a part of that diary is given in your chapter. Okay. So the diary of Annie Frank, while in hiding with her family and 4 friends in Amsterdam during Nazi occupation of Netherlands in World War II. Actually, what happened during Nazi occupation at the time of World War? The Nazis under Hitler, okay, they started killing the Jews, and even there was harsh atrocities against them. Okay, so this girl Annie Frank and her family, they went to a hiding place and they stayed there, and from there, before that time, she started writing that diary. The part of the diary reproduced in this chapter is about her school days. Mostly in this chapter you won't find any other events, but what you will find, how she was, who were her friends, how did she behave in the school while she was in the school. So only this description is given. Now the theme of this chapter, very simple it is. This chapter describes the atrocities committed on the Jews during the Nazi occupation in 1940s at the time of World War. Her frankness, honesty and sincerity of description of her parents, friends and teachers make her writing the most important document of the period. Means mostly she has described about her own life in this chapter. Who were her friends, whether she was having any friend or not, what type of bond she was having with her parents and teachers. Okay, so this is just the beginning. Now we will start the chapter point wise. So the very first point, it is diary writing, a strange experience. So the chapter actually is a part of Annie Frank's diary. She tells us about the days or early days of her school life. So she decided to start writing a diary because she did not have a friend. Means she was not having any friend. So Annie thinks that writing a diary is a strange experience for her. She has never written anything before, means like that. So she feels that no one else except her will be interested in the mussing of a 13 or 12 years old schoolgirl who would like to read whatever she had written, because she was just a small girl of only 14 and no one is interested in her writing. So she writes it for herself. She wants to get all kinds of things of her heart, means whatever was there in her heart, she just wanted to write it down in the diary and get off with that. Okay, the next point is paper has more patience than people. Annie feels that paper has more patience than people. There was a time when she was little depressed. Okay, everyone gets depressed, so she was also depressed and sat at home. So she doesn't want anyone else except her to read the stuff that she was writing. Okay, the book that she had written. She doesn't want anyone else to read it except herself. So she finds a real friend. Okay, a friend in that diary. She was having no friend, so her friend was only that diary. She keeps the diary as she doesn't have a friend. Then Annie Frank was sent to the Montessori school and stayed there until she was 6. Up till 6 years she studied there. She started in the first grade or first form, we can say, means first class. She started reading from in that same school, Montessori school. Her teachers, no, the first teacher was Mrs. Caparus, the headmistress. Both had a great bond of love with each other, Annie and the headmistress. Okay. The next point is her diary, her friend Kitty. Okay, she has named Kitty. So Annie Frank writes that outwardly there are about 30 people whom she can call friends. She has a family, loving aunts, and a good home with parents who loved her a lot. And she had a 16 years old sister, but still she feels all alone. Okay, she can only talk about the ordinary things with them. They are not able to come closer. Okay, then this is the main problem. Since she could not tell her whatever she feels, no, to them. That is why this is the main problem. She could not relate her incidents, what she is feeling with them. They can't confide in each other. Maybe it's her own problem or it's her own fault. This is why she has started writing the diary. She wants that her diary to be her friend. So she calls her diary her friend Kitty. So today we will end it here. We'll continue the chapter in the next video.